we usually do Harry Potter nights. Your favorite? And then
fucking Harry
the
Potter
last
nights.
time we did Princess Diaries 2. And then we were in the mood for something.
Your parties suck.
Joseph is
money.
No. Sounds like you. I'll stand by that. Because you're so interesting. I think we need to dust this.
I'll put it on the list, dude. You know, it's like
it's getting a little
nothing's ever good enough. You always have to point out like the one negative
What do you
here.
mean? I didn't do anything. That was the first thing I did. And I've been here for like 2 hours.
I know, but like, you know, appreciate the setup a little bit.
I love the setup. You did a great job. That's a smear. No, just kidding.
I know the wall's going to get water. Dude, trust me. My plate is full. Per usual.
I know.
I need an assistant.
I don't hate on it. If anyone wants to be an assistant for free,
I don't pay.
We'll pay in Dunkin' gift cards.
Speaking of which, no, I'm just kidding. I did just use my last one, but we need to save those for the event.
I got you. I actually need to stock up.
Fair enough.
So today's episode
dun dun dun
is about Cinco de Mayo, which is really funny because the episode before this was about being sober curious. So are you continuing your sober curiosity on Cinco de Mayo?
I will tell you this. That is between that and St. Patrick's Day. I respect.
You don't celebrate?
I respect the culture if you do celebrate it. It's not for me. I don't celebrate it. It's almost like where we do our half crawl and we do our Christmas crawl, like those things. St. Patrick's Day has never been like a day like, oh shit, St. Patrick's Day, we're gonna go on like that. It's never been that. I don't think
you have that unless it's Christmas. Like that's the only holiday that you really care about.
Well, like a birthday
or 4th of July. Those are only 2 holidays.
July. Yeah, those are like the big ones. But historically, people like it's never been a thing for me to think like, oh, it's Cinco de Mayo or it's St. Patrick's Day. I got to go drink or I have to go out. Period.
I probably will not be going out for Cinco de Mayo. More often than not, I tend to stay in. Sometimes I'll go out, but I'll go like to like a Mexican restaurant and just get dinner.
I just go to bars.
You could do that. Like 1 year, my mom and I went to Condesa. They have 2 locations, one in West Warwick and one in Smithfield.
Shout out West Warwick.
Shout out Smithfield. Isn't that funny? There's one in each of our hometowns.
And I've never been.
It's actually very good. Their guacamole is very good.
Never been.
So yeah, that is a holiday that I don't tend to like quote unquote celebrate. Like I won't wear a t-shirt that says like salty AF and there's like a margarita on it or something like that. Or
honestly,
like,
if you did, then I probably wouldn't talk to you.
Cinco de Drinko. Yeah, I probably wouldn't wear a shirt like that. But I most likely, which is what I tend to do, is I make tacos at home or I make like rice and beans and whatever at home, and like Nikki and I will Nikki and I love margaritas, so Nikki and I will probably make a margarita at home, and then that's it. Like it's very like low key, but like,
it was
we're
funny
celebrating.
when you said that he drinks margaritas. It's
he
like
does.
I always associate this with like white basic girls.
I know,
or you.
I said because I said it yesterday. And you were like, yeah, girl. Da, da, da. And I was like, Nikki likes margaritas, but he likes a spicy marg. And you're like,
I feel like, I don't know, because you always throw him under the bus. You're like, oh, I say guys, no straight guys will sit there and willingly watch Love is Blind. And you go, Nick watches it. It's like, because you're watching it.
But like now.
You're making a margarita. You're like, hey, do you want to try this? And he's like, yeah, all right, it's not bad.
No, he likes margaritas. Like he'll go out and order it.
Okay, then that's different.
Yeah.
I judge a little bit there.
He will either order a cognac, which is his Hennessy. So like a Henny and Coke.
That's like basic too. It's basic boy shit.
Henny
basic
and
guy
Coke.
Shit.
Or he'll order a margarita. And most of the time, if it's a spicy margarita, he'll have the spicy margarita.
Yeah.
Or the kid's a sucker for like a sweet drink. So like we went out. Was it when we went to Blackie's? No, it wasn't Blackie's.
I can only imagine.
We went out not too long ago. I can't think of where we went, but wherever we went, he had a drink and we went to Chaska.
You did?
Yeah, we went to Chaska 3 days ago. After.
Did they?
No, they didn't.
I don't want to throw one. This is a very good restaurant though.
It's very good. So we got 2 kinds of naan, and we got a chicken tikka marsala and a lamb rogan josh, and then we got a pineapple upside down cake per the waiter's recommendation. He was like, it's so good, and we said, okay, say less, we'll get it. And then we ordered 2 drinks, and I got myself a marg, and it was good. He loves fruity stuff, so he got a Malibu. It was like Malibu pineapple, like cranberry juice, like what you would get. I tasted it, and I was like, it tastes like vacation on the beach. Like, I think of that as like you're in Jamaica, you're on a cruise, you're in Aruba, you get the passion fruit juice, Malibu.
I feel like it's just that's like a fucking migraine waiting to happen.
He loves that, so he ordered that. But he orders like a margarita or like if he's out, if we're like out, like we're going out at night.
Yeah,
he will order like Henny and Coke or like Crown and ginger or like whatever.
Yeah.
He'll do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But if we're sitting and we're having dinner and we go to a place,
drinks fucking fruit drinks.
We go to a place that has like a cocktail menu. He will order margarita. If it's a spicy one, he'll order it for sure. Or like a fruitier. More than likely, it's usually a margarita. And I got him on that. Like I just always ordered it. And he would try it, and he's like, "Oh, I like this." Yeah. And then I'm
gonna judge big time on that. I'm judging you, Nicholas.
You can't judge him.
I have to.
You can't.
That's like
margaritas are so good.
No,
they really are.
No, I'm not a tequila guy. I don't like it.
Is Mel a tequila guy?
Is Mel a tequila guy?
Yeah. Like, what is her drink of choice?
She'll drink tequila. I guess she'll drink gin.
I trust Mel with making a really good tequila.
She does. She makes
based drink margarita.
I don't really drink her drinks because
That's
I don't.
So rude because I bet she's.
I'm sorry.
Bomb.
I thought I had the floor.
She's bomb.
I'm sorry. I thought I had the floor.
I will protect her.
But I don't drink like cocktails and shit. I don't sip on fucking mixed drinks and shit. But she knows that. But from what I've heard and the presentation that I've seen, she's very good. So
she is very good.
If you're looking for a cocktail, go ahead.
She is very good. I'm gonna defend her. She's good.
I'm defending her too. I'm saying that she's good. It's not shit that I drink. I don't drink cocktails.
For my birthday, she made 2 drink specials, and they were very good. I had them. I had one of them.
Was it?
It was like it was a marg. One of them was like a margarita, spicy. I think it was a spicy marg, and it was really good.
Yeah.
And she was also feeding me tequila shots.
Oh, that's right, because she wanted to know 2 different bases to use for drinks. So then I said to Nick, like, what are we thinking? And I think it was tequila, and I don't know what the other one was. Vodka, maybe?
I don't remember the other one. I remember my mom drinking the other one, and I drank some of hers.
Yeah.
But the tequila one was the one that I was drinking personally. I blacked out at one point. That was my first and only time of really blacking out in my life.
That means you didn't actually black out.
You
were still...
I was fine until I got home, and then I was non-coherent. I was fine. I remember Heather has videos of me being like, Heather, I promise you I'm going to remember this tomorrow. And I did. However, I got home, and the rest of it was gone. No recollection of anything. But you know what I was worried about? Because I had tequila shots and that tequila drink and whatever, that I would then hate tequila because I would make that negative connotation of like...
Only if you really like have a bad puking episode.
I didn't throw up.
So that's probably why. You're still good though.
Had the worst hangover, I think, on existence. I never want that ever again. But I woke up the next day and I was like, Nikki, my head... I was like, you didn't feed me anything? Like, come on. And he was like...
Your mother was feeding me shit and I wasn't even hungry. I don't know why she wasn't feeding you.
My mom was feeding me too. She came over. She's like, come here, Bohor. Like, the Bohors eat. So she would be like, come on, eat.
That makes sense. But like, I was like, I'm legitimately not hungry.
No, she was like, you're hungry.
This is why I'm fat. This is why I had to go on a fucking diet.
She sees you and she goes, starving boy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I needed to be like 300.
So I'm like, I wake up the next morning pissed. I'm like, Nikki, I'm like, my head hurts. Like I'm hungover. You didn't feed me like while I was drunk. Like, And he was like, no, Camilla, you did eat. You ate potatoes while laying flat on the couch. And I was spoon feeding you potatoes. And I just had them after I looked down on my shirt. And it was like so much.
Oh, no.
No good. No fun.
Good. I had the task of writing down the drinks on that little board.
You did great.
That was me.
You did great.
I did that.
The handwriting was actually very nice. I remember that.
That was me.
I was actually really impressed by that. Because Nikki's handwriting is like, it's very chicken scratch. But for me, I think like you do very like well on like graffiti style. So I feel like that's why you have really good penmanship. Like you must have like practiced that.
I've gotten some compliments on my penmanship. I don't get many compliments, but when I do, it's usually like on something like stupid. I feel like
you could graffiti artist all of Providence. Like it would look good.
Yeah, that's a different.
Like don't do that. But
that's
like,
a different art.
I feel like you should do it because like I'm looking at that. Like that looks nice.
Well, because when people see my writing, they're like, "You write like a girl." I'm like, thank you. I mean, I'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah, it just means it's neat.
You want it to look like chicken scratch.
Yeah, you don't want.
I can write with my right hand. It'll look terrible.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're a lefty like my dad.
Yeah, he's a lefty.
Yeah, same brains.
Simpatico.
It's weird. So I do not want to get like that for Cinco de Mayo, and I will not get like that. And I've never gotten like that for Cinco de Mayo.
You're gonna make tacos at home and watch Nacho Libre.
It's a great movie. I'm gonna make tacos at home. I'm actually making Crunchwrap Supremes tonight. Maria's coming over, and I'm making homemade Crunchwrap Supremes.
Shout Maria. Does she listen? We don't ever shout her out. Does she listen?
I don't know. I'll find out.
We'll find out because we just shouted her out.
She's coming over, and I'm gonna make homemade Crunchwrap Supremes. So they're not tacos, but they're close enough. It's kind of like what we were talking.
Close enough.
It's kind of like what we were talking about in a prior episode about pizza is the same thing as a calzone because it's a pizza folded up.
You had to look at your hands as you were doing that. Make sure you like clap correctly.
A Crunchwrap Supreme is like the same thing. It's like a taco that got flattened out, and then there's another taco on top, and then they like fold it in, and then they just put it on the griddle real quick.
Yes, pretty much. I mean, that's basically Taco Bell's whole thing is they just repurpose the same fucking ingredients, and it's always good.
It's a burrito wrap with some meat in the bottom. Then they put the cheese. Then they put the flattened. It's not a tostada, but it's like the hard shell taco.
Yeah, but it's just a flat piece.
It's flat.
Yeah.
But if you really want, you could just take a hard shell taco and like crumple it up on top. It's really the same.
Yeah, that's fair.
And you put that on top, and then you do a layer of sour cream, and then you do the shredded lettuce, the shreddis, and then you do tomatoes, and then you like fold up. And sometimes if you have a little space, like you might need to take another burrito wrap and you cut out a circle and you put it on like underneath the wrap.
Yes.
And then you fold over and you just sizzle, 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 and then it's done.
That's fun. You guys like watching a film?
I don't know. So normally we watch a movie together. Like we usually do Harry Potter nights. Your favorite?
Oh my God.
And then
fucking Harry Potter
the last
nights.
time we did Princess Diaries 2. And then we were in the mood for something.
Your parties suck.
This episode is sponsored by our friends over at Be a Nice Human.
We don't agree on much on this podcast, but one thing we do agree on is our love for the Be a Nice Human brand.
Their streetwear includes hoodies, beanies, t-shirts, socks, and more to choose from with the simple phrase, Be a Nice Human.
Head over to beanicehuman.me and use the promo code HATETHAT. That's H, the number 8, THAT for 10% off your order.
And remember, you can still be a badass and be a nice human. This is what we like to
Your
do.
parties
it's
are...
It's not a party.
Yeah, but it's like your movie nights are...
She loves Harry Potter and I love Harry Potter.
You make fucking blanket pillow forts and watch Harry Potter
way
with
better
Taco
than what
Bell.
You do.
You don't know what I do.
You do nothing.
You have no idea what I do on movie nights.
You do nothing. And then the time before that, we watched Insidious 3.
The Red Door or... Oh,
the newest one that came out. I didn't know that there was a newest one. Excuse me.
Isn't there always a newest one?
Well, I knew that there was 1 and 2. I hadn't known that another one came out during COVID. It was like 2021.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, you haven't seen this. It was actually pretty good. She's like, you haven't seen this? I was like, no. So I watched it and it was really good. And that's it. We've done a few like movie nights. So tonight, because Maria's coming over for the first time without her sister, her twin, because her sister moved to Pittsburgh.
Oh shit! Really?
With her fiance. Yeah. They got a place together. So Maria is now coming solo dolo. So I don't know what we're watching, but I'm gonna make Crunchwrap Supremes. Oh my God. We'll end up watching something.
What kind of
Nikki's
Netflix
probably
trash?
Gonna play video games while we watch because he's like, I'm not as much of a Harry Potter fan as you guys. But I don't think we're watching Harry Potter tonight is what I told him. I don't know what we're watching.
I'm just curious of what you're watching. Didn't I recommend a movie for you to watch and you didn't watch it?
No.
Do you rent movies like from your home location?
Yes, from my home location.
What the hell's the name of it? Snack
Heather.
Shack? Shut up. Snack Shack? Rent it.
Snack Shack?
I think it's called the Snack Shack. It was in the theaters, but now you can rent it on like Amazon. It's pretty good.
All right, I'm gonna have to watch this Snack Shack movie.
I think it's called Snack Shack.
Oh,
it's pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Nick Robinson's in it. Okay,
I don't know who that is.
This kid. He was in Love, Simon. This kid.
Oh yeah, he was in Jurassic World.
Yes,
he's in it. Yeah.
So yeah. Maybe we'll watch that tonight. I'll bring it up to her. She's always down to like watch whatever. I also have to watch 2 more movies that Heather recommended. One I did watch. This one I still have 2 more left.
Okay.
One of them was called Ghosts of War. It was actually very good. Weirdly enough, I was watching it and I was like, "Where is this going?"
Oh, God.
It was very good.
Okay.
Highly recommend. It was scary. It was supposed to be scary. It wasn't actually scary.
Okay.
But it was supposed to be scary. But it was actually good. The twist at the end was good. It had a weird part to it, but it was good.
Uh-huh.
The second one is Hell House LLC or LC Hell House.
It's like a documentary style, right?
She likes those.
It's like The Gallows. Remember The Gallows?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
It's like Blair Witch. Like
yeah.
Where it's like following along.
Yeah, pretty much.
You watched it?
I watched it, but I was like loosely watching it, so I didn't get. But I heard good things.
She loves that movie.
What, Hell House?
Yeah. There's 2 movies that she keeps recommending that I need to watch. Hell House is one of them, and the second one is Gonjiam, which was the one last time we were talking about it on a podcast episode, and I had to text her husband to find out the name of it. Yeah. And it was Gonjiam.
Yeah.
So those are 2 that I need to watch. So maybe we'll watch Snack Shack, and if she wants something scary, then maybe we'll watch one of those 2.
Yeah.
But it'll probably be one of those 3 movies.
Okay.
I'll report back later.
Tonight.
Yes.
And not on Cinco de Mayo.
And not on Cinco de Mayo. However, I will be having my Crunchwrap Supreme that I most likely will make again on Cinco de Mayo.
What day is it on? It's always like during the week or something.
I feel like it's
hard to.
Last year, I think it was on a Thursday, so I feel like it's on a Friday this year.
Okay.
What's your favorite Mexican restaurant in Rhode Island?
Baja's.
The Fast Casual is your favorite? Oh, it's on a Sunday this year.
It is. Why do I have that?
Baja's is your favorite?
No. I don't know, actually. I don't know.
I tried a new restaurant, new to me restaurant. Very authentic. They press their tortillas like on site there.
Yeah.
Very, very good. Very authentic. A little spicy, so you probably would like it. Like everything's like a little spicy.
Yeah.
Dolores.
Where is this?
It's in downtown. I don't know the street because I was like, where the heck am I? Let me see. Dolores. And then Tortilla Flats is always a good one.
I haven't been there in a long time.
They
closed for a while.
They did during COVID.
Yeah.
For like a year, but then they made it come back. So Dolores, it's on Hope Street. It's right near the Trader Joe's.
Hope Street? And Trader Joe's is not on Hope Street.
Wait.
It's on Point Street.
Oh, I'm looking at it's right near Aguardente. It's near Chomp.
Oh, okay.
It's near there. So
like Tallulah's and shit?
Yeah, like Chomp and Tallulah's is on Ive Street. Dolores is like 2 streets parallel.
Dolores?
Yeah. Dolores. I'll show you it.
I'll check it out. It
was actually very, very authentic. Very good. I'll show you a few pictures so you can see.
I don't think there's like any bad Mexican joints, dude. Like,
there's one near me that I don't really love.
There's one near me that's not fantastic, but it's still good. Like even like bad Mexican is really bad.
I know. It's like kind of like Chinese food. It's like I feel like bad. Not bad as in it makes you sick. Bad where it's like not the best.
It's just
Chinese
not the
food. It's still good. Like
I don't really like Chinese food, but
really,
not really. Like there is like
grill.
there is like bad Italian food.
Yeah.
But like Mexican food, I almost feel like
it's like foolproof.
Kind of.
So this is the interior. It's very pretty. They do rice and beans for like the table. The food is truly. They have a lot of moles, specials. The tacos are phenomenal, but like I said, everything's like a little.
It looks big. I mean,
it's huge. Like the inside, when you walk in, they have two parts to it. One is like a bar.
Yeah.
And then the other one, I think that's all the pictures that are online at least.
What are their hours? They have like funky hours, like Chomp. Every time I think about going to Chomp, it's a fucking Tuesday.
Can't go on a Monday or Tuesday. They also have funky hours. They're open on Monday, just closed on Tuesdays. Everything's closed on Tuesdays. They're open on Mondays though.
Why is that like a thing?
It's their like Fridays, I guess. But they are open Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 4 to 11:30. Even Saturdays is like 4 to 11:30. So they're not open for lunch.
Okay.
But 4 to 11:30, except Mondays is 4 to 10. And then Sundays are 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. So they have like really good hours for the people who work there.
Yeah, because they're like late. I don't know. Like Chomp doesn't go open super late, right?
No, Chomp closes at 10, I believe. Okay. And they also open, but they open for lunch is the difference. So like on Fridays and Saturdays.
Yeah.
So Fridays they're open 12 to 10. Yeah, Saturdays are 12 to 10 versus they're open from 4 to 11:30. And then Sundays they're open 12 to 3. Chomp is open 12 to 9. They're closed on Monday. Dolores is open on Monday.
Interesting. Okay. Well, maybe I'll put that on my list.
And then Wednesdays and Thursdays they're open 4 to 9 versus Dolores is till 11:30.
I'm gonna probably stay away from any Mexican joint on Cinco de Mayo just because.
It's probably the smart thing to do because I mean, you have to make reservations literally now.
Yeah, and it's like
Mother's Day. Like you got to do it now. You can't. It's
when
like
is
Easter.
Mother's Day?
That's May. Oh shit.
When is that? Is it the following week?
May 12th, the next day.
It is. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Which is my dad's birthday.
May 12th is your dad's birthday?
Yeah. How adorable.
Oh, cool. Well, this episode is coming out. It's May 6th, so we won't get another episode in.
Right now is May 6th. Today is May 6th as we're filming this. Actually, it's May 5th.
No, yeah, that's right. We don't batch our content.
So happy birthday to my dad. Happy birthday to all the mothers.
Like that sounded dumb, right?
I hope I get my gift for Mother's Day.
You just said happy birthday to all the mothers.
Yes.
That's not what Mother's Day is about. It's not celebrating every mother's birthday.
I beg to differ. And I hope I get my gift from my cat and my fiance. I'm a mother.
You're a motherfucker. I swear to God, Nicholas, I'm looking at.
He already told you he wasn't getting me one, which I was like,
bring that up for a second because
this episode is Cinco de Mayo and actually Mother's Day because we didn't realize that it was Mother's Day.
Yeah,
just now.
See what happens on the fly. You guys get this quality. You had this conversation because Danny was there, Maria was there. We were on FaceTime. We were talking about it, right? Yes. When you guys were out, and you asked him, and he goes, "Why? No." You asked him about getting a gift from the cat to you because you think that you're a mom. And he was like, no. And I was like, respect.
You literally said that. You go, respect. And I was like,
because
piss off.
Because
I just spit.
This is like the last week's conversation of like, we need to label everything. So because you have a pet, people have had pets for how many fucking years? Hundreds of years, thousands of years. And nobody ever said, oh, I'm a pet mom.
Yeah, they do.
No, this is like a new thing. This is like fucking new TikTok
You're
shit.
Cat mom. Dog mom.
Never heard of this.
People make shirts, dog mom.
Yeah.
I made a shirt for Heather that said dog mom, and it had the outline of two of her dogs' like ears, like faces on it.
And she wore it? I wouldn't even be friends with you anymore if you got me something like that.
You don't have a pet, so don't even worry about it.
I wouldn't have a pet either.
I'll put a Joey Dello on it instead and be like, Joey Dello mom. Joey Dello dad.
Fucking so stupid, bro.
Joey Dello dad. I'm a Modelo dad.
Shut up! If you don't get a gift for Mother's Day, when Father's Day rolls around, are you still gonna get him like a fucking something from
probably
from the cat? It's gonna be like a card where there's a card section at like in CVS. I'm sorry, and it says from the pet or from the dog.
Yes.
Those people need to be shot.
I made a card for Nikki from Valentine's Day I signed it for myself, but I signed it from the cat, and I grabbed his paw like this, and instead of writing like this.
That's abuse.
And
Animal
I literally
abuse.
was like, love Duncan.
That's animal abuse.
No, it's not.
That's ridiculous.
No, it's not.
That poor thing.
He was so happy to.
I should call the authorities on this.
He was so happy to send love to his dad. He literally was
It's
just
not
like,
his dad.
That's his
he
dad.
has an actual dad that
He doesn't know it, so he has a stepdad.
That's because he got ripped out of his
Stepdads.
home so he could get put in your stupid apartment.
Actually, he was found outside, you little shit.
You found him outside?
When I adopted him, they had found him outside in a box. Someone had dropped it off, and just left him.
Okay.
So
still got ripped away from his home at some point, right? He got
not by me.
I'm not saying by you. He ended up in your apartment, but he has an actual dad and an actual mom that he'll never know.
But he thinks of us as his step parents.
Oh my God. Anything to label or give yourself credit for something stupid. That's where you live.
It's like Terrifier. I gave you that, or I showed you that.
Yeah, that's your whole vibe. You need
you need rigidity, and I need credit.
You need credit, and you need labels for every stupid thing.
It's not a
and
label.
Actually
it's
that's
what
the
it
shit
is.
that I hate.
If there's a word for it, I'm gonna freaking
You don't
use
think
the word.
that a fucking beige flag? That's like a new stupid TikTok thing.
I don't use beige flags in my day to day.
You sure?
Yeah, no, I don't. I don't talk about beige. You sure about that?
You sure about that? You sure? Because it seems like.
Have you seen that guy?
I don't know. It sounds familiar though.
It's on TikTok. Okay.
Nope, never mind. I haven't seen it. We're talking about two different things here.
It's on TikTok and it's on YouTube, but I think they pieced it out from a movie, and he's like, "You're sure? You sure about that? Are you sure about that?"
I don't know.
I'll have to show it to you.
Not sure. I'm not sure about that for sure. For surely, I'm not sure. But yeah, you like that stuff. You like labels and shit, and it's.
If there's a word for it, I'm gonna use it. What are you getting your mom for Mother's Day?
But it's like a made up word, like the sober curious.
Sober's a real word. Curious is a real word.
But that
Sober
term is now a new term because it's like this internet thing.
About being
we have
sobriety.
to put everything has to have a label.
Curious about sobriety. That's
so you
one.
have to
So sober curious.
So now it has to be an internet term. We have to.
Sober curious.
We have to do it.
It's like in a relationship, married, single. Those are labels.
I mean,
divorced.
But those are normal labels.
Someone made them.
Well, yeah, but I mean, they've also,
they've been normal now for several years.
Do you think that
I think
sober curious is going to be normalized in the next 50 years to 100
maybe.
years?
People will probably still be using it.
You think so?
Potentially. I could see people adopting a lot of the words. There were 5 new words that got added to the dictionary last year.
That happens all the time, but I feel like we're in an age where literally everything has to have a label to it. You also think that in the future, the majority of people in the world are going to suffer from gender dysphoria. You said that, quote unquote.
No, I think
That's exactly what you said.
No, I didn't word it like that.
You said the majority of people in the future, you think it will level out to where
I think
most people will not identify with their physical being.
No, I think that there will be gender fluidity. I think there's going to be more, not dysmorphia.
There already is that.
But I'm saying I think there's going to be more.
What's the difference?
Where I feel like boomers or whatever, or generations older than us, they tend to be more rigid in their beliefs and whatever else. Okay. And I think that as the years progress, especially with the generation that's younger than us.
Do you think that maturity comes into play here? Because you're saying that the younger generation is more apt to be that. I think it's it could be because they're more susceptible.
This is not this episode.
To trends.
I'm keeping you on track. So words added to the dictionary of 2023.
She doesn't like what I'm saying.
Words added to the 2023 dictionary. Information pollution.
I don't think this was the fucking episode either, ass. So
decision fatigue.
Never fucking heard that.
Grand family.
I've never heard that in my life.
They were added to the dictionary.
Never heard either of those terms.
Gender.
So that's the show, everybody. Never fucking heard of that either.
I don't know what that is. Am I saying that wrong? Read that.
Which one are you looking at?
The last one.
Wow, dude. I'm.
Are we stupid?
I think this is stupid. Amalga gender. Amalga gender?
What do you think that means?
Who fucking knows in the TikTok world? It's probably like if you're tired on a Tuesday and you don't feel like having sex, you're that probably. That's what this is. Because we have to label everything. So every feeling, every emotion needs to have a fucking tag to it. Go ahead.
Noting or relating to a person whose gender identity is linked to or impacted by the fact that they are intersex.
What?
Noting or relating. I have to piece this together, Matt. Noting or relating to a person. It's an adjective. To a person whose gender identity is linked to or impacted by the fact that they are intersex. I'm failing on the back end of that. What does the intersex mean? So this has been a word. So intersex means it could be for a person, an animal, plants, when they have reproductive organs or genitals or hormones or chromosomal patterns that do not fall under male or female. It's an actual thing. It happens within plants and people and whatever.
Okay. I still don't understand exactly.
But I don't understand this word. Anyways.
Is it
I guess we'll never understand it.
Is that like hermaphrodite type deal? Is that what that means? I genuinely don't know. This conversation went so rogue.
As we were just talking about, we do so good now. Oh, this is like a long read. We're gonna have to go over this after.
You know what though? It's proving my point that everything down to the minute feeling thought has to have a fucking tag or a label associated to it. Why can't things just be? Why do we have to get down to the fucking...
Well, this mom was going to be celebrating Cat Mom Mother's Day. I'm also going to be celebrating my mom on Mother's Day. What are you celebrating your mom for Mother's Day? What are you getting her? Do you get her gifts? Please tell me you get her a gift.
My head in the roller coaster of this conversation and what you just did now. I don't know where are we? Tell me where we are.
What are you getting for your mother?
This episode comes out before Mother's Day, so I don't want her to know.
Does she watch our podcast religiously? I thought you said she only watches it.
She only watches it when I shit talk her.
Yeah, that's what you said.
I mean, I don't know how she knows. She's got that fucking intuition.
Yeah,
it's
a mother's intuition.
Yeah.
All right.
She can tell.
But you are getting her a gift?
Oh, yeah. Sure. No.
That was the same reaction that you had for what? I think it was like Valentine's Day originally when I was like, are you getting anything? You look, no. And then all of a sudden, Joe's this like...
I don't remember what I got.
Big softy. You got her...
What did I get?
Didn't you get her the heated blanket for Valentine's Day?
Oh, I did, yeah.
Yeah.
See, I knew
all of a sudden, Joe's this big... He's like, I'm not getting anything.
I don't think I said specifically I wasn't getting anything. Because you were like, I don't
celebrate. You're like, I'm not going to celebrate. I don't. You went out for dinner.
Yeah, we got dinner.
So you're celebrating. You went out for dinner.
We get dinner every week.
You got her a heated blanket. You got her...
Strawberries.
I
think that was it. What else did I get her?
I can't remember.
I don't know. I thought there was maybe
there was one more thing.
I don't remember.
I'm blanking.
I'm not sure.
It'll come to me eventually.
Yep. I mean...
You got her a card. That card was hilarious.
Oh, I did get her a card. I tell you what.
Bitch.
My card game is on point.
I love you. I ain't ever going to stop loving you. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that.
And then just add the dramatic effect. My card game is on point because my Christmas card to her was something that we saw in Target in like fucking October or September, and I bought it and mailed it to her house.
You mailed it to her?
Yeah, because the impact was funnier that she opened it and then months later she forgot about that. Nice callback.
I got some cards that I stocked up on.
You just buy cards just to have?
Yes.
They're not like fucking paper clips, dude.
I got this card, which I thought was really funny. Back and body hurts. I said, and it says getting old sucks, and then it says happy birthday on the inside. I thought that was funny.
Who's that for? You just buy them just in case?
I also got this one, which I can't read out loud. It's going to be for Heather.
That's like the images there are so off-putting.
I saw it and I almost peed myself. But that's going to be for Heather's birthday.
There's a couple I'm toying with for her birthday, which this episode would have already aired after that. Yeah. There's a couple I was toying with, but I didn't buy it. You should probably get that. I should probably get on that.
Probably.
Anyhow.
Well, anyways, I'm celebrating Cinco de Mayo by staying at home, eating
so you're celebrating
a homemade Crunchwrap Supreme and homemade margaritas with Nicholas.
Okay, and you're not Mexican.
And you're not celebrating at all.
No.
I am promoting Cinco de Mayo for a bunch of local restaurants. I'm doing some content for them. Content for Condesa, actually.
Condesa.
So you should go there. Also go to Dolores. Go to Dolores.
I will, but not on that day because I just feel like they're going to get fucking overpowered.
Dolores is really good.
And it's a Sunday.
It's very authentic. Like I said, they press the tortillas. Very good. Mother's Day, I'll be buying a gift. My mom does not watch our... She watches the reels and she thinks that that's like our podcast. I think she gets like confused that there's like an actual YouTube channel.
Yeah, but she said I swear all the time. So
maybe she does watch it. I thought it was through the reels.
I don't know. She made a comment that I swear too much because my mother said the same thing.
Because you do. You do. Well, anyways, I'm getting my mom a gift. Can't say what I'm getting. I actually haven't really thought it out yet, so I'm working on that.
Okay.
You're getting your mom a gift.
I don't know. We'll see. I don't know.
And you have to get Mel a gift.
We'll see.
Oh, she's a mother.
So is my sister now. This is weird.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. You have so many women who have mothers.
It's weird.
In your life. You're surrounded by mothers.
I know. It's weird. Trust me. It's all been in my brain compartment, at least getting something. But I don't know what. Maybe just cards. Who knows? I don't know.
No, you could do better. I
don't know. Like what? I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
Do better.
I'll try. I'll try my hardest.
Okay. Well...
Happy Cinco de Mayo. Happy Mother's Day. Not to you, because I will not entertain that at all.
I'm gonna go make a Crunchwrap Supreme tomorrow. Not today.
Fair enough. Okay.
Whenever.
No, yesterday.
Yesterday. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Shout out to not Crazy Neon.
No,
we're not shouting them out anymore. Creative.
No. Goodbye.
If you want to be a nice human,
if we you want to sponsor us on a new sign thing, we're open to.
we're listening. We're hearing you out.
We're listening to all.
We're entertaining offers. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'm gonna go make a Crunchwrap Supreme.
This is like the second time that you've just taken the fucking headphones off. All right.
I feel like I'm getting sebum behind my ears. You know what sebum is? It's like the shit that comes out of your nose. No, it's the shit that comes out of your nose. It actually comes behind your ears, and I feel like my ears getting sweaty.
It comes behind.
All right, you're done.
Who's calling? Is that Nick?
No, his name is Joe.
I
got another Joe in my life.
There can only be one.